Okay guys, so what's going on? Welcome back to another one here on my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different to the norm. So I normally talk about my cars, I might talk about a watch that I've bought or whatever it may be. I've never really gone into like financial side of things. If you know me, you know I'm quite heavily invested in like the whole financial world, whether it be stocks and shares or just how to grow your savings. My end goal is to be like a property developer, all that kind of stuff. So today I'm just going to kind of give an insight into my headspace and what I'm doing in 2024 at age 21 to get my first rental property. Now I may be doing this wrong, so I'm open to advice. This may help you if you're trying to get ideas on how to start or where to start. So this is what I am going to do, or I am doing in 2024 to get my first rental property. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. As I said, it's something new for the channel, so hopefully it does well. This is going to be about me personally. There's going to be some things that you can take away from this, such as where I'm investing or how I'm investing, how I'm preparing. Let's just crack on. So the very first thing, if you haven't seen, I'm selling a lot of my assets. I've sold a lot of my cars. I sold my Golf R, and then I bought 2 cars. I've decided I should probably just have 1 car, so I am selling my Polo GTI, if you didn't see one of the previous videos. I'm also selling my Tudor Black Bay, my expensive watch. None of this is going to get me a deposit, but it is essentially getting me capital back on things that I don't necessarily use or don't necessarily need, that I can then put towards my first property. One thing to note with a rental property in the UK, a buy-to-let, you need a 20% deposit. So if the house is 200 grand, you need a 40 grand deposit, etc, etc. If you're getting a house for yourself, don't take any of this advice. There's like 0% mortgages and it's so much easier. But if you're getting a buy to let, you do need quite a bit of upfront capital. So as I said, I'm selling a lot of things that I don't necessarily need and that are worth a fair amount, and it all adds up, and hopefully it'll get me that bit further. I think selling the Golf R was one of the best choices I've ever done. It's freed up so much capital. Mr. Taxman, I made a loss. I always make a loss. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm a stupid 21-year-old boy. I'm just trying to do something with my life. The second thing that I'm doing, which I will have a dedicated video on, I don't know if it's going to come out before or after this, but it's going to be just saving up. It is so important to save up. As I said, you need the capital, and I'm going to be talking about why I'm saving up and not investing in a specific thing. But yes, I am saving up, because at the end of the day, without savings, you've got no deposit. But as I said, I'm going to do a whole video on how to save at a young age, because I know it's easier said than done. The reason I'm saving and not investing in a lifetime ISA is because you can't use a lifetime ISA for a buy to let. You can only have it for like your first property that you intend to be in. Lifetime ISA is always a good bet, because if it doesn't go towards your first property, it can go towards your retirement, and there's always a positive to come of it. It's such a good scheme. For every 4 grand you put in, the government can give you a grand. So essentially they top it up by 25% up to a grand. Just go look it up. It's confusing to explain, but it's a really good scheme. And even if you just put in like £500 just to get it going, it's such a good scheme. It's not great for me trying to get into the buy to let, but I will carry on investing small amounts into my lifetime ISA, because one day I will be old and grey and I will need that fund. And it's essentially free cash from the government, so you would be a fool to say no. If you're trying to get your first property in general and not just a buy to let, I cannot stress enough, the lifetime ISA is the best thing you can possibly do. Another thing that I think is very important is I'm doing a lot of research, and I'm trying to understand where I can get a property, how I can get a property, what I need, like what my goal is, whether it be 10, 15, 20 grand cash, whatever it may be. I have to keep my goal in the sight, which we'll talk about. I'm doing the research now because I don't want to have to learn when it's time. When it's the right time, I want to be able to just go, hit the ground running, and just know what I want, how I want, and what I need to do. There's no point in saving up for like 5, 10, 15 years if you're then going to check or find out what you actually need at the end of it. You may as well find it out at the start, carry it on as you go through, because the markets change, they go up and down, it's constant change, constant fluctuation. Do you want a property that's already done, you can just buy with tenants in it? Do you want a bit of a fixer-upper? Just find out what you need, find out what you want and what it will take to get you there, because the last thing you want is to wait until it's too late and then try and figure out, okay, I need this, but I've only got this. And as I said, the final thing is that I'm keeping my eye on the goal. Now, this may seem a bit vague, this may seem a bit weird, but I'm going to explain it. It's very easy when you're trying to save up a large amount for a large goal. It's easy to lose sight. Oh, that food looks good. Oh, that car looks good. Like for me, I'm always buying cars. It's easy to lose track of your goals and essentially take a couple of steps back. It does come down to your mindset and like how badly you want it, which again I will be talking about in the saving video. It might have already come out, it might have come out after this, I don't know, but make sure you're subscribed either way. It's a big goal. Buying a house is the biggest thing that most people will do in their life, so it is a massive goal. So to buy one that you're not actually intending to be in and seeing it as an investment, it's a big risk, a big goal, but it truly, I hope it will truly pay off. I'm doing this for your help. If you've got any advice, stick it in the comments. I'm doing it for me so I can look back and know I had a plan at a young age and hopefully it went to plan. And I'm also doing it because if anyone wants any advice or motivation, hopefully this can help a tiny bit. I'm not like a guru or anything like that. I've just got a really big interest and I just really enjoy like the whole financial world. I think it's so interesting, like how to invest and how to grow and like compounding and all that kind of stuff. If this does well, as I said, I will probably go more into like the financial bit. I won't make my channel like a dedicated channel, but I enjoy that kind of stuff. We all need finances in our life, so you've got to try and find ways to kind of finesse it to your favor. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. As I said, it was something new, so hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.